Good evening. We are back one final time, last time tonight, to bring you 15 minutes of no loose chat. We are, of course, talking about the final process, which is the final process, which is the final of the process tournament, which has been building on all no loose chat all 2020. There is a whole card now centered around this event, and so much hype around it. There are face-offs which are available on the Wiretap on their YouTube channel, which you can go and check out over at the Wiretap. Face-offs with all the battlers on there. There's one big long stream which is about almost 4 hours long, but what hard working Chubbs has done is he split it up into segments. I think one is already out, and he'll be dropping them throughout the week, so you can go and check them out there until the video on demand comes out, which is on the 6th of March. I believe the app is already available to download it, so you should get that. And I'm going to bring on our final guest of the evening, Enigma. Good evening. How are you doing?
Good afternoon, Jen. How are you?
Good afternoon. It really is afternoon in my time. Like it's barely midday for me right now.
The day's gone madness today. It's been a bit of a month.
Yeah.
You though, you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm great. I'm happy to be here. Really excited about every time I talk about this card, I get excited. So I'm asking the same questions every time, and every time I'm getting different answers. I'm getting different energy. I'm getting different reasons why I should be excited more for a particular battle or appearance or battler.
Okay.
So yeah, man, I'm just gassed, basically. I'm just gassed.
That's good.
What we'll do is we will get straight into the questions then, and I'll ask you, what is it that you bring to the card that nobody else does?
Stability.
Okay.
You see, I've had 4 battles in 4 months. Not just anyone either. Tech, Graphic Grammar, Whitey Blindo, and Harry Specs. Some of the best in the craft in 4 months' time. It's like a month prep each. And I've not choked. I don't stumble. I don't even slip. Let me catch it. I don't do none of that.
I feel there was some subtle shots there, so a bit of shade. Bit of shade. I don't know who it was directed at, but I do know. But
yeah, that's I bring the stability and mystery as well. I feel like people don't really know who I am, or if they do know who I am, they only know it from seeing my battles. And now people get a little taste of the promo game, see what my humor and stuff is like. So I think it's mystery, and I'm like Mysterio, Jen.
You're sitting there in the dark, like it is all mysterious. I'm like, who is this man? Is it Enigma? It sounds like, oh, you come in a bit of light there. It is him. Mystery, yeah. Mystery for sure. Okay. Okay, I feel that. Who of the other battlers on the card would you most like to battle, and why?
Messi. Lionel. That's who I want to battle. Because out of all of the vets, he's the only person that comes outside. Oof. He's the only one that comes outside constantly. And for anyone, he comes outside for anyone as well. And he always shows up. I've never seen him slip or blip. I respect people who respect the craft and people who don't stumble or choke or anything like that. I love that, innit? People who have passion for it. So definitely, I'm trying to battle Messi or Amity. I didn't realize Amity was so crazy until I watched one of his battles the other day.
Oof.
Amity is wild.
Oof.
Different.
I don't think anyone yet has failed to mention Amity. Yeah.
That's just props on his name, though. It just shows what he's been doing.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Who do you think has the potential to pick up a performance of the night?
Either Messi or Amity. It has to be either Messi or Amity for me, because I feel like just watching Messi and Bracey's face-off yesterday, I think this might be the best Messi we've ever seen, which is a very scary thought. and watching Amity's face off as well with Chubbs, and knowing now what he does, seeing the backstory and everything, I don't feel like, as I respect Chubbs big time, but I don't think Amity's come into play even slightly. Like, if we get that back-to-back punching Am for what 7-10 minutes, one rounder, that could get kind of spooky.
Mm.
That could look kind of spooky. So if I had to pick one out of them, I'd probably say Messi, out of personal preference, just for what I watch and what I like in battle rap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel that. I like that. I like those reasons. Again, like I say, every conversation just gives me more reason to be excited. So thinking about that, potentially 7 to 10 minutes of just straight fire, oof.
Back to back, and he doesn't do setups.
Yeah.
Everything is a punch. Nigga, I'm even wilding, bro.
Who do you think is going to get battle of the night, other than potentially your own battle?
Other than me and Nobes, I'd say potentially it could be. I think people are sleeping on AJ and Jester. I think people are sleeping on that heavy. Like, people are anticipating Georgie and Moke, anticipating second YD, but AJ Jester, like, not only has Jester got even more to prove, not after just his last defeat, but the bootleg Benting and all of this piling up, right? You don't do that to someone. He already had a chip on his shoulder. Now my man's Atlas. My man's holding the whole world on his shoulders right now. So I think, yeah. And AJ Ra is not to be played with. Definitely not. So, and I know AJ's coming to prove something. AJ was talking about 30 in the face-off. So I think that's a sleeper battle. I think that's the one I might enjoy the most on the card. Definitely.
Okay. All right. Again, I like that. Who do you think? So that's a sleeper battle. Who do you think is the wild card? Maybe the one who's not, one battler who isn't being talked about, or is maybe, being slept on, and is going to pull something out that we don't expect. Who's that wild card?
Apart from Nobi, I'm saying Bracy. As much as I think Messi's going to win, yeah, don't get it twisted. I think Messi's about to do his nigga filthy, but Bracy cannot be slept on. Even though he sometimes shows up and it's kind of shoddy, it's kind of, do you know what I'm saying? I feel like he doesn't really...
I don't think we're going to get that Bracy. I think we're going to get her ready and prepared to fight Bracy.
What I think. I think he's... and because of the expectations everyone's got for him, you know that saying where they say, set your expectations so low, and then if you do anything at all, even if you're just average...
surpass it. That's it. That's a great point.
If everyone's if he comes amazing, it's going to look like crazy. It's going to look crazy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's a great wild card. I like that. Who of the battlers on the card, for whatever reason, is the most dangerous in terms of their opponent? So in terms of what they're going to deliver, like, who is the one who's the most dangerous other than yourself?
Roots.
My Roots.
Because Roots is like, people don't understand. Roots is this guy, for how long he's been here and what he's done. Like, his ability to know what a crowd wants wherever he goes without even having ever performed in front of that crowd before is different. People are sleeping on that. Like, Roots, no matter where he goes, just instantly adjusts to the crowd. So I feel like Roots can definitely show something, especially if people are expecting him to maybe come like he did versus like Slester or something. Like, nah, Roots is about to show people what danger really means.
Okay, well, yeah, I'd like to see that myself. But there's so many.
On Moke.
I was going to say, yeah, there's so many dangerous.
Everyone on this card is dangerous. Yeah. There's a card who on their day couldn't 30 anyone else on the card. Definitely.
This is why it's such an exciting card. I hate to keep saying it, but this is why, because anyone, there's nobody that I can see who is going to pick up a clear loss. I mean, it can happen, but I can't predict clear losses for anybody, or I'm not predicting anybody's for sure. Like, I'm I'm expecting the unexpected. We've got quite a few guys who haven't battled in a minute, so we haven't seen what they're coming with. You know, we don't know what to expect from them. There might be a bit of rim rust, might be something slightly different. We've got guys who have something to prove, who haven't, you know, put on the best performances, or who've had chokes, or who have had, you know, backlash or whatever. You know, they're coming off of losses. They will want to show, you know. We've got guys who are coming over to No Leash Chat for the first time. This is, you know, their first time out on the league. They need to show out. They need to put on. For so many reasons. There's so much, you know, excitement, and a lot of these guys, you know, this is the cream of your class, really going to war against each other and lining up potential battles, you know, down the line.
I'm saying
how this event goes really can do something to dictate, you know, a lot of battles in the next sort of 6 to 8 months, or 6 months to a year.
Definitely.
So,
especially since it's mine, Jester, and Root's debut. Like, if we come on there and say we're like all choke or something, it's a wrap. It's a wrap, bro. But if we come on there and all show out, I feel like we could start saying, do you know what? You better come outside.
There you go. And on that note, okay, so we've got almost 12 minutes in of 15 minutes of No Leash Chat. So let's give us 3 minutes, or up to 3 minutes, to tell everyone why they should not only go to the wiretap, subscribe, hit the notifications, watch either the whole face-off stream or watch them as they come out. I think yours and Nobi's is already up tonight. Is that right?
Yeah.
I think. Well, you just Chubbs has cut them out and he segmented them. Was it? I think your one dropped this evening. Okay, yeah. So that was yours. They'll be coming out throughout the week. Video on demand. The app is available now. The actual battles, the stream will be on the 6th of March. Why should everybody go and cop that?
Because everyone in the forum be talking about, oh, we need to do this, we need to do this, the USA's doing this, Canada's doing this, and the UK need to catch up. But no one actually takes the scene seriously. People be talking like, we need to do this, but then do you know what I'm saying? They don't actually fully respect the scene. You can just tell by a lot of people, and not mention any leagues or names, but there's a lot of people who bring like some kind of material. I'm watching them like, bro, and even the fans, the way the fans be talking about it, it's wild to me, innit? So if they actually want real elevation and they actually want to see us grow and get to the place we need to be, where we can start talking with, and people from the UK can start getting mentioned, not just as the best in the UK, but the best in the world, along with the rest of them, then people need to cop the VOD, because this is a movement that is not stopping. This is like when the wheel first got invented. You know how many times, like, I wish I put a little piece on the wheel and what's that stupid thing going round and round? And if they put a piece on it now, you see where they'd be now. So before the movement gets out of hand and starts blowing up, you definitely want to be here right at the early stages, because battle rap is going crazy right now and it's spreading across the whole world. So you definitely want to respect some of the people who respect the culture the most in the whole of the UK. You want to show some admiration, cop the pay-per-view, watch the face-off, because it will gas you up to watch the battles. And that's it. You got to cop the pay-per-view. If you're a real fan of battle rap, you're going to cop the pay-per-view.
That's it. For you just summed it up for so many reasons. Go and support No Leash Chat. They are creating something which has the potential to be, it's already big, it's already exciting, it's already attracting all the energy, and it has the potential, like you say, to just snowball. That's what's going to happen. The more you support, the bigger that snowball can get, and the faster it can get there, and the more, you know, can go into doing that. That was great. Thank you. So go and get that VOD available 6th of March. Go and support. Follow No Leash Chat on the socials. Follow Enigma. Be tuned in. We are almost 15 minutes, so we are going to end. Thanks for joining us, Enigma. We're out.